Welcome to Learning with Dr. Shivangi. Today's topic is handshake mistakes to avoid. As in the previous videos, we already started the playlist for the subject communication and also discussed various topics related to it like concept of communication, classification of communication, body language, gesture, posture, handshake and so on. So in today's video, we'll discuss about the handshake mistakes to avoid. You can also watch other videos. Links are provided in the description box. So before I started the video, I want to say you that if you like my video, please like and share this video. And don't forget to subscribe my channel, which is Learning with Dr. Shivangi. Now coming to the main topic, which is handshake mistakes to avoid. Handshake, while important for establishing connections and leaving positive impressions, can also be susceptible to mistakes that may have a negative impact. This subheading focuses on identifying common handshake mistakes and discussing their potential consequences in various social and professional settings, including workplaces and leadership context. So, handshake is very important behavior which shows the connection between the persons. It may be positive or negative. So, what mistake should be avoided in the handshake or common errors and the impact also we'll discuss here. So they have the for following mistakes to avoid in the handshakes like the weak handshake, the overly aggressive handshake, the inappropriate duration, the lack of eye contact, ignoring cultural norms, handshake fumble, the weak handshake. So these are the different types of handshake which should be avoided. So first one is the weak handshake. The exploring the negative impression caused by a weak handshake, where the grip lacks firmness and confidence. Discussing how a weak handshake can convey a lack of assertiveness, professionalism, and undermine the establishment of trust. This is crucial in non-verbal communication and leadership scenarios. So weak handshake is generally when the grip lacks firmness and confidence. It is like the lack of assertiveness, professionalism in the handshake. The second is the overly aggressive handshake. Addressing the issue of an overly aggressive handshake where the grip is excessively tight or accompanied by excessive force. Analyzing how this type of handshake can be perceived as domineering, intimidating, or disrespectful, potentially damaging rapport and creating discomfort. Effective leadership requires avoiding such mistakes. So the overly aggressive handshake is not a positive handshake. It is perceived domineering, intimidating, or disrespectful handshake. The next mistake is inappropriate duration. Discussing the importance of maintaining an appropriate duration for a handshake, avoiding both excessively brief and excessively prolonged handshakes. Highlighting how a handshake that is too brief may come across as dismissive, while one that lingers too long can be interpreted as intrusive or awkward. This balance is essential in workplace interactions and leaderships. Generally, too long duration is known as inappropriate duration, while handshake in the workplace interactions. The next mistake or error is the lack of eye contact. Emphasizing the significance of maintaining eye contact during the handshake, exploring how avoiding eye contact can be perceived as disinterest, lack of confidence, or a failure of establishment of genuine connection. This is a critical aspect of non-verbal communication, leadership, and workplace settings. So, eye contact is very important while during the handshake. The next error is handshake in the ignoring cultural norms. Discussing the importance of being mindful of cultural differences and customs related to handshakes. So, cultural norms should be accepted while the handshake. Exploring how ignorance or disregard for cultural norms surrounding handshakes can lead to misunderstandings, discomfort, or offense. Effective leadership and workplace interactions require cultural sensitivity. So, cultural norms should be used while during the handshake for avoiding the miscommunication or misunderstandings. The next error is handshake fumble. Addressing the mistake of using an inappropriate handshake style for given context. Discussing how using a formal handshake in a casual setting or vice versa can create a mismatch and hinder effective communication or rapport building. This adaptability is crucial in leadership. By highlighting these common mistakes, individual can become more aware of their actions and strive to avoid them, thereby improving their handshake etiquette and making a positive impression in social and professional interactions, enhancing bonding. So, fumble handshake should also be avoided in the workplace, which is considered as an inappropriate handshake. Last is the weak handshake. When a hand offered is withdrawn too quickly, or other person offering his hand to shake would be left with his hand dangling in the air. The would again offer You would again offer your hand, by which time he would have withdrawn, hence leading to handshake fumble. The best way to avoid this is to hold out your hand only in situations where you are sure the other party is hostile. So, in case a person has agreed to meet you rather unwillingly, is best to not in greeting and waiting for the person to offer a handshake. On neutral grounds, remember to hold out your hand long enough to allow the other person to react. Avoiding such fumbles is essential for effective non-verbal communication and bonding in workplace. So this is all about the common errors and the impact or the handshake mistakes to avoid. Here again summarize all the points so that you can easily understand about the topic. So there are some common errors while handshakes, which are the weak handshake, the overly aggressive handshake, the inappropriate duration, lack of eye contact, ignoring cultural norms, handshake fumble. So this is all about the handshake mistakes to avoid or common errors and their impact. You can also watch other videos. If you uh, if you like my video, please like and share this video, and don't forget to subscribe my channel, which is Learning with Dr. Shivangi. We'll meet in the next video with new topic. Thank you everyone.